Just so it kind of grew, huh?
Yeah.
From
Well, we
baseball
went from
to
one show every couple months to every weekend.
every weekend. What do you see? What's your projected? What do you want to see out of this after this event? This is the first time in Pacifica, right?
Just hopefully it'll grow and evolve, and we'll just take it from there. We'll see how it goes.
Now, is this how are you able to get the lodge? I mean,
Well, I'm a Moose member.
oh,
I'm not a member here, but I am a member
Um,
of
um,
Mooses all over.
oh, here's Crabzilla. This is the one. That's my brother, an organizer of all of this. And what other locations of events have
We go
you?
all over California. So we go as far as north as Eureka
Uh-huh.
and as far south as Bakersfield.
Wow, is this an all year tour?
Every day, every weekend, man, every weekend.
Oh wow.
And this crazy guy follows us every weekend, and he has
weekend.
a store. How he does it, I don't know. Yeah,
Now, is this an addiction?
yeah.
Is this
Yeah,
is
man,
this
definitely.
is this an addiction? Okay, it's a good thing then. Okay.
Good addiction.
So how did I'm pretty sure you've actually went to several Comic Cons.
Checked it
And
out. See,
checked it.
I saw what I liked and what I didn't like, and then we just basically put ours together,
Uh-huh.
which is wrapped around the cosplay contest at 2:30.
Ah,
So that's our big thing. So we don't really bring in celebrities like a lot of other cons do.
uh-huh.
We have local celebrities like Brandon Sanderson.
Hi, Brandon.
His own comic book and he does his own book. And I'd rather highlight them than somebody that's famous.
Ah,
And then there's another guy named Neil Lopez 4000. He's another artist. So I'd rather highlight the local guys.
right. The
Help
the
them
starter ups
achieve
and
fame. And hopefully they remember me when they get rich.
they're of course. In the next year, is it still gonna be here? This location, you think?
If everything goes well, I have to get the Moose's approval. So.
Absolutely. Is this I've noticed this is very disabled friendly,
Right.
very open, and you're very conscious about parking. Very easy and to get to and easy to access. You said you have a board, six people
No.
or
So
vol-
the Moose Lodges do. They have, they have a board. So we're just renting the facility from them. But it helps being a member.
Oh, of course. Are you planning to go out of state?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. And how long has Ohana
We've
Con
doing
been?
this for just about 6 years now.
About 6 years. Wow. So you support starter ups, beginning careers, local artists, right? And hopefully it'll grow in
Hopefully
something.
one of them will become famous, like Brandon's. I'm sure he's
Waiting
on
for
the
that
break.
Netflix deal.
And I just hope they remember us where it started.
Ah,
So we have
okay.
a kid, Emilio. He started at 11. He's now 16, and the kid's phenomenal. He's like a Stanley. This guy's creating his own characters, his own storylines, and who knows? He might take off.
Are you looking for volunteers to help?
Right now, it's pretty much just a family thing. But if I ever did, I'll definitely give you a holler, brother.
Okay. And how do we contact you?
Just through Facebook on Ohana Comic Con.
Ohana Comic Con. And is this this is a 1 day thing now?
Just a
right?
1 day. We just like to get in and get out.
I
2
see.
days are a little rough on most of us.
I see. I
mean,
see.
it's doable, but we'll just stick with 1 day.
Let's see. Is there any important mottos that you have, and
It's
maybe?
Ohana, brother, we're all family.
Okay.
We're all in this together.
Okay.
So
Well,
this kind of the con brings us all together.
all artists, they're nuts. You gotta love them. Thank you very much for your
You
time.
get a chance to talk to Pete
Will do.
right here.
Okay. Introduce me to Pete. What's up with Pete?
So he's putting on the Big Tracy show.
Okay, Pete.
He's also a mailman. How he does what he does.
I'm sports from I'm from Radio Sports Service.
Okay.
Okay, it's a podcast, and we're trying to expand our actual sports into entertainment. So this is one of the entertainments. So Pete, tell us your story. What's up? There you go. Handshake, shake us. You know, what's up?
So we're doing a show. I'm from Fresno, California, and then we're a company's called Diehards and Son. We do a mall show in the Fresno Clovis area. That's on the back of this flyer. We've been there since 2009, and we build a different type of event that's not a typical Comic-Con. So we have vendors that are non-toys and collectibles, and then we have comics, toys, and collectibles. We have a mixture, hence the name, the Weekend Blender. We blend everything together. So we bring out some celebrities and cosplay guests, cosplay contests, all free in the mall, free parking, free to get in.
Okay.
And you know, we work with our budgets, work with off our vendor fees, so we make it insane. We work really as best we can with our budget and provide that to the community for free.
And what's the objective of your event?
To set a platform for local or out-of-town vendors that are more independent so they can thrive and shine and build, and to also build a community-based event that's free to the public so they can come out and have a good time in the mall for 2 days if they want, for both days. And the cosplay contest, it costs nothing to join, and we give away prizes for that.
Is this once a year or twice a year?
So
What's
we're
up?
in front in the Fresno, Clovis, California area. We do it twice a year. They own the Tracy Mall, so now we're branching out, taking the idea, and we're starting our first one next weekend, July 23rd, 24th, 2022, and we have a date that we're going to set for next year. We got approved, and our show for the Fresno area is set for February 2023, and then we got a lot of other things to work on, another mall south of Fresno, eventually we're hoping to get.
Are these events disabled friendly?
Yes, they are. You can move around very freely and comfortably in the mall.
How about pet friendly?
Most of the malls, if they're service animals, they do allow them to be in there, but I do believe they have to be service animals because it's in the mall.
What makes your events unique from other Comic-Cons?
I think because we provide a different type of atmosphere, where from handmade jewelry to, let's say, Avon, Mary Kay. You don't normally see those at Comic-Cons. Those are independent or like consultants that work for the companies. Again, you can have artists from perler art to jewelry. We had a guy come out that even has been in this circuit. They weld these like pop culture type statues, and they're made out of pieces of metal, screws and bolts and stuff. So it's very open-minded for the creative entrepreneur. So that's kind of what sets us apart, a little different than a regular Comic-Con, is that we started with non-toy type vendors, and when we grew and changed into this type of event organically, we never forgot about them. So we always left that platform open for them so they would never feel uncomfortable with the Comic-Con vibe. Hence the term, not your typical Comic-Con.
How long have this been in existence?
Since 2009. I started my first show there. The name changed 3 times, the concept 4 times. It organically became the Weekend Blender. So it's just been something really different that we do. And then when we get back in the circuit as a vendor out here with Diehards and Son, we sell collectibles, comics, toys, figures, all kinds of different things. When we get back out here, we get to mingle and kind of work with our family and friends out here in the circuit, and then we go back and coordinate a few times a year. So we kind of get to enjoy both sides of the coin.
How has the pandemic helped you or hurt you?
It did delay our mall show in 2020, but we were able to continue. We maybe had a year delay, if even that. It didn't hurt it. In fact, when we came back, it was one of the best ones we ever had in May 2020. Also, a lot of people in the pandemic time got really creative, and the collectible scene flew. It like did a 180 and went up. It was more intense. People were collecting more and more since it was something to do, something to put their money in when they didn't have a lot going on during the pandemic. So that pandemic actually didn't hurt anybody. It actually helped.
Ooh. Do you expect to expand further outside of California?
California first. I got 9 years left with a day job, so as I'm going against both, building and growing, we'll see where we're at when I retire and I can travel that way. Right now, if I do go outside of California, it'll be just as a vendor.
And what's next for you?
We'll be in Tracy, California next week for our show down there, the Weekend Blender, our first one. And then we're going to do the big Fresno Fair. That's 11 days in Fresno, California. We may open up a holiday store for December inside the Fresno Clovis Mall. We've done it a few times before, and using that as a platform to promote everything we're doing next year and that we'll be involved in. We're just going to keep growing and growing and growing.
And what's your website?
It's Facebook or Instagram, Diehards and Son, DIEHARDZANDSON, Facebook and Instagram.
And any final words?
You know, if you're diehard, you got to come out and join us. Be a part of the Ohana Con family.
And what's your motto?
The motto. Let me see. There's a lot of them. As Bruce Willis, as John McClane would say, yippee-ki-yay, and I'll leave the rest up to you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, man.